Welcome to the Southwood County Recreation Center for Lincoln Red Raider hockey. Tonight the Red Raiders are taking on Mosinee, and it's a special night on a couple of different accounts. The first account is it's a special fundraiser night. There's a huge effort here at the rec center to raise funds for cancer research, and you'll be hearing things associated to that throughout the course of the evening. The other part is that head coach Pat McDonald of the Lincoln High Red Raiders is aiming for his 300th win as a high school hockey coach. If this is a Red Raider win tonight, it will be number 300 for Pat McDonald. But right now, we are ready for the starting lineups. We're going to hear from Mosinee first. They are in purple black with white letters and white trim to our right. The Red Raiders are wearing the red helmets and the red pants, but they're wearing white jerseys with a baby blue lettering and logo because of the special Stick It to Cancer night. Zach Bednar is a freshman, and he starts in goal for Mosinee. Austin McCarthy is the captain. He's a senior, and he'll be one of the two blue liners. Wyatt Pufall will be the other, so McCarthy and Pufall on defense with Bednar in goal. Brady Eknar will be one of the wingers. Seth Pyan is a freshman, and he'll be on that opening line, and Zach Pyan, a senior, will be the other. So two freshmen starting in that lineup tonight for Mosinee. The familiar senior Tyler Gilbert in goal for the Raiders.
Number 3, junior
Grant Sharmer, one of the blue liners.
Number 4, junior
Casey Esselman, the other.
At forward, number 9, junior Luke Cruiser.
That prolific scoring line will start out.
Number 20, senior
Cruiser on one wing, Edwards on the other, and Shore at center.
Senior Caleb Shore.
Lincoln is 16-1. They've only lost here to Wausau West. Mosinee is playing well. They have their record above 500, and we should have an interesting contest tonight. Let's enjoy the national anthem in honor of America.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we marched, were so gallantly streaming. And the rockets ran to land, the bombs bursting gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Anna. A reminder to all fans, spectators in attendance tonight who wish to stand during the game must have their feet on the wooden area below the seating area. The wooden tops are only for city. Thank you.
So it's our joy here on River City's Community Access to bring you this prep hockey game tonight. The teams gather around their respective goaltenders, and we're going to have the opening face-off momentarily. In high school hockey, you play 3 17-minute periods. If you watch Wisconsin Badger hockey or follow Olympic hockey or the NHL, that's 3 20-minute periods. This is 3 17-minute periods. So we're all set to go. Caleb Shore, flanked by Luke Cruiser, and Matt Edwards will be the first line out for the Raiders tonight. You heard it was Sharmer and Esselman who would start on the blue line with Gilbert in goal. Mosinee and Lincoln, and it's about to start right now. And Shore wins the draw, and the Raiders get control of the puck. It's off of Cruiser stick and into the Mosinee zone. They'll be able to break out. Mosinee actually has a 3-on-2 right now. They're going to dump it into the far corner and chase. Going in behind the goal, Brody Pekka. Here's a shot just shouldered away by Gilbert. Don't know if that was on goal or not, but they got it to the front of the net on their initial rush into the Lincoln end. This one is broken up and set back down in by Mosinee as Sharmer goes to the corner. He's able to get it out to center, but it's shot right back in by Austin McCarthy. Now here's a quick outlet pass that goes ahead to Matt Edwards. Edwards to Shore. Shore turns in the corner, comes out to the point, and Sam Storley, freshman out there on the blue line for the Raiders. That's Luke Cruiser, number 9, but there's a Shore got his stick up into the face mask of number 22, Tristan Peterson of Mosinee. Now, Mosinee digs for it. They get it in behind the goal, but a nice job defensively by Casey Esselman to ride the Mosinee player off the puck. Mosinee at the blue line. Now they fanned on a backhanded pass, but it's picked up neatly by Chris Tomsky and sent in. You can see that the skill level of this Mosinee. There's a shot that Gilbert grabs in the glove off the far boards. This is our 4th Lincoln Red Raider broadcast on River City's Community Access this hockey season. You can see a vast difference in the talent level of this Mosinee team than any of the other previous broadcast games that we've been able to bring you. Storley through center. He tried to find Dan Overfelt, but it didn't click with him, and it's going to be an icing and come all the way down into the Lincoln zone. We're so used to the Raiders having zone time. We're so used to them having constant pressure on the opposition defense and goal that tonight's hockey game has started out dramatically different. Jacob Moorman in behind the net. He gets it to Storley. Raiders break out with the puck. It's Luke Gauze on the near boards. Gauze with the centering pass. That was for Gage Simon. The defense fires the first shot on goal. The second one trickles just wide. And there's some pressure from the Raiders. Simon tries to bring it out, gets it into the goal mouth, and the goal is off its moorings, and that's why we get the stoppage in play. 2 minutes and 9 seconds into the hockey game. Face-off will come to the left of Zach Bednar, the freshman goaltender of Mosinee. McCarthy backhands it along. They battle for it, and the Raiders come up with the puck. They shoot it in. It'll be a save, a glove save. The shot, I believe, was by Jacob Blakesley of the Raiders, and it was a fairly routine save for Bednar. Coles and Conkey and Blakesley are out there trying to move it to the front, and that is wide to the right of Bednar. Digging in the corner, you look at Cody Coles and Jacob Blakesley battling Mosinee. Moorman along the far boards is going to backhand it deep past the stick of Blakesley, and Mosinee picks it up and shoots it out. This is going to be picked off by the Raiders' Storley and shot right back in. Defense pair will change. Forward stay out. Here comes Mosinee out. This is a 2-on-2. Could be a, rather 2-on-3. Could be a 3-on-3. But Mosinee will dump it in and change forwards. Out at center shore. Here comes Caleb Shore. He's offside, or more correctly, Cruiser's offside. And we'll get a face-off in neutral ice as we have played just over 3 spirited minutes in this hockey game. So we got some skilled prep hockey players on the ice tonight. Mosinee wins the draw, and it's chipped in, and they'll chase as it goes right in on Gilbert. He just sticks it aside easily. This pass is past Edwards and all the way down, and there's another icing. And they'll bring it deep into the Lincoln end, and we'll have a face-off to the left of Tyler Gilbert. Shore this time will step in against Landon Steffen. And the puck is picked up, and moving it ahead was Casey Esselman. Edwards in, drops for Esselman. Esselman with the backhand to the front. Easily sticked aside by Bednar. Digging forward is Cruiser. Edwards picks it up. He's double teamed in the corner, and they battle. Shore comes in to help, stepping in off the point. Esselman, man sneaking ahead for Mosinee was Matthew Sprink, but they could not get him the puck. Now stepping in, here's a steal by Mosinee. Stolen back by Shore. Knocked off of his stick just inside the blue line. 4 minutes into the first period, no score. Here's a man breaking in for Mosinee. Oh, and he fanned on the shot. Gets it to the front, and that pass didn't click, or there was an open side of the goal mouth there for number 27, Chris Tomsky. Shot out to center. Cruiser knocks it back into the zone where Casey Esselman picks it up. Now sticked along by Overfelt into the zone. Here come the Raiders with Casey Esselman dropping it deep as the defense pair changes. On the forecheck, I think that's 16 Overfelt for Gage Simon in behind the net. Mosinee breaks it out, and the race is on. Mormon's going to get there first for Lincoln. Jacob Mormon. Oh, Mormon lost that one in his skates that time, and now he's under pressure along the near boards. Puck comes out into the high slot, nicely swept away by Sam Storley, and he's going to have to turn and chase it again in the zone. Here's a giveaway and a shot, and Gilbert makes the save. Jeremy Weinberg stepped into a gift and fired it, but Gilbert made the save. His toughest save of the night, and we remain scoreless. Luke Gauze is able to win the draw for the Raiders and send it out. Overfelt. Now turned back by Mosinee. And we get a whistle stopping play. A hand pass is the call. And that'll bring the faceoff back into the Mosinee end to the left of Zach Bednar. Logan Conkey's number 12, and he wins the draw, tries to step forward with the puck, but McCarthy would have none of that. So they battle along the boards, and it's Conkey with Coles going to the front. Mormon will have to back out of the zone to play it safely. Picked up by Mosinee. They try to step in, and they do with Pekka, and here's another shot that's deflected and out of play. Mosinee wins the draw. Wrister through traffic, doesn't get through, but it's dangerously in front of the net. Raiders try to clear, and they do. Sent ahead for Coles. Now he has it on his stick and brings it to the near boards. Conkey battling there as well. It will be shot in, and whoa, handcuffing Bednar. My goodness, from the blue line. It was shot in. I think it was number 3, Grant Sharmer, that just floated a knuckleball in on Bednar, and boy, it handcuffed him, but he kept it out of the net. Off the draw, Mosinee looking to shoot it out. Cruiser intercepts. He turns and through traffic, he scores! I don't know if Edwards deflected it in front, but what a good job by Cruiser to intercept that pass, fired on net. Edwards was there blocking Bednar, and Lincoln breaks on top. It's at the 6:14 mark of the first period. And again, it will either be Edwards deflecting Cruiser shot in, or it will be Cruiser with the goal. We will wait for the announcement from the official score station downstairs. Here comes Lincoln back in with the front line at Shore, looking with Edwards going in front, and Shore couldn't get it through to him. Here's Sharmer on the point.
Scoring an even strength goal, number 20, Matt Edwards.
Yes, Edwards got a stick on it.
Cruiser. That's Edwards from Cruiser. Even strength, time of the goal, 6:14.
Now in the high slot, Shore had it knocked off his stick, off the point, and it was shot in from Esselman's stick, and again it was Edwards lingering in front. That's how we got a goal a moment ago. Edwards' goal from Cruiser, who made the play with the interception. Edwards drove the net, and Lincoln leads 1-0. And this top line has continued to pressure Cruiser, and into the glove of Bednar. And both Edwards and Shore were crashing the net that time. Puck is won to Sharmer. He hesitates and then shoots it off the stick of a Mosinee player. The battle is on along the near boards. Mosinee's able to pull it out. They come out 2-on-2, and nice job by Grant Sharmer there to break up the rush of Mosinee. Sent out. They were trying to get Cruiser behind the defense. That didn't work. Mosinee's able to turn and shoot it in and dig to the near boards. The battle is on. And Edwards doing a good job. He's got Caleb Shore coming through the middle, trying to get past the defense. He cannot. Cruiser couldn't get a stick on it as it dropped in behind Shore off the defensive player, the poke check. Cruiser, will he get to it first? He will. They're onside. Cruiser and Shore, and just behind Shore. So Mosinee will turn it back. This is shot in on goal, easily steered aside by Gilbert. Caleb Shore picks up the puck, spins, comes now to Overfelt. Overfelt double team taken down, and a whistle, and we're going to get a penalty here. The Raiders will go on the power play as we reach near the midway point of period number 1. Now they would like to have that top line out there to start the power play, but they will give those guys about another minute of rest and send out Gage Simon and Luke Gauze. And they've got actually 3 defensemen as Sharmer steps up to play forward on the power play. Zeth Pine is the man that's in the penalty box for hooking and taking down Overfelt. Raiders on the power play. Sharmer steps in on a right wing, comes to the center, he gets it around the defenseman, and the net is off, and we'll get a whistle with 1:38 to go in the Lincoln power play. Raiders are aggressively driving the net here tonight. It has yielded 1 goal, and they're on the power play with 8:34 to go. Simon off the draw. Storley. Mormon. Gauze behind the net to Simon. Right out in front is Sharmer. Mormon. Tried to push it to the center to Sharmer, but that pass didn't click. Mosinee shoots it out and down with 1:10 to go here on the power play. And off of a rest, Lincoln will get that prolific scoring line of Cruiser, Shore, and Edwards out. Here comes Cruiser. Could be a 2-on-1. Cruiser for Shore. Shore's alone. On a beautiful kick save by Bednar on a wide open Caleb Shore. Shore. One-timer off the point by Casey Esselman. Puck pushed to the far corner. 41 seconds for the power play. Edwards has a man sneaking in the back door. He tried to get it to Casey Esselman, and it was broken up. 30 seconds for the power play as the bench cries out, set, and a blast by Shore is deflected wide. 20 seconds for the power play. Esselman holding, tried a beautiful passing play that ended up with Cruiser shot high and wide off the stick of Esselman and all the way down with 9 seconds for the power play. 5 seconds as Lincoln heads out of its zone. Shore, look at him come through the middle of the ice with the head of steam, and it's poke checked away. Power play is over. We're back to full strength with 6:45 to go, and here comes Mosinee catching Lincoln in a change. Broken up by Coles at the blue line. Storley shoots it in. Coles chases to the corner. Cody Coles moving it for Logan Conkey. Now it's taken off of Cole's stick, and Mosinee heads to center. They backhand it in. Gilbert will just slow it up for his defenseman Storley. Conkey tries to get past McCarthy, comes to the front of the net, pushed it wide. That was Blakesley coming in the back door. Couldn't get to the puck. Here's a steal. They go for Blakesley in the high slot, and his shot was deflected wide and sent all the way down. This should be an icing, and it is with 5:40 to go in the first period. Lincoln's on top 1-0. It was a Matt Edwards goal from Luke Cruiser that has put Lincoln on top. Luke Gauze is number 24, and he takes the draw. His line mates are Gage Simon and Dan Overfelt. The defense pair is Mormon and Storley. Mosinee was offside. A nice job defensively by Gauze, put that play offside. Pass too long for Overfelt. Shot in by Mosinee, and they're going to chase. Mormon turns into the corner and into a double team, but he's able to advance it all the way through center and into the Mosinee end. There's Mormon into that same corner. Pushed out to center. Shot off a stick and in. Mosinee holds the zone, and it's Storley who will backhand it out. Simon tried to get it to Gauze. That was intercepted. Shot in by Mosinee. Chasing the puck is Brody Pekka. Simon ridden off the puck, but quickly intercepted. Picking it up for Lincoln is Gage Simon. A lot of neutral ice action right now. Edwards shot that one off a stick. Mosinee turns back. Moving with the puck, it's Austin McCarthy. Caleb Shore, 3-on-2. Edwards in the middle, Cruiser on left wing. Edwards alone in the middle, and he shoots and he scores! Well, they got to center ice, and the Raider bench, the coaching staff started shouting 3-on-2, 3-on-2. Edwards filled the middle. Cruiser went out on the left wing, and Shore got a wide open Matt Edwards in the middle, and they score. We'll see if there is one assist or two on that play, but it's Edwards' second goal. We know that for sure as he roofed it in past Zach Bednar. 3:43 to go, first period. Lincoln with a strong start, 2-0 on a good Mosinee hockey club.
Your Red Raiders scoring an even strength goal. Number 20, Matt Edwards. He was assisted by number 15, Caleb Shore, and number 3, Grant Sharmer. That's Edwards from Shore and Sharmer. Even strength. Time of the goal, 13:03.
Sharmer's is the assist, the other assist. It's Edwards from Shore and Sharmer. Lincoln comes out of there with the puck. It's Jacob Blakesley trying to drive through a double team. Mosinee's able to shoot it out and now carry it out. Number 6 is Brody Pekka, and he's ridden off the puck in the neutral zone, off the stick of Conkey. Turned right back by Mosinee, and they'll shoot it into the far corner. Sticking it high out of the zone is Casey Esselman. Raiders quickly cover up the Mosinee player who'd stepped in to the center of the ice there, Zach Prine. Nice play here by Esselman to intercept and step. Simon steps up to intercept, just backhands it in. Overfelt would have been offside, so he just backhanded it in and let Overfelt get onside. Chasing to the corner, Matthew Sprink. Here comes the Raiders out with Gauze on right wing. Storley backhands it, but it's quickly intercepted by McCarthy. Picked up by Jeremy Weinberg. Backhanded behind the Lincoln goal. Here's Moorman. Deftly to Cruiser. Cruiser driving right wing. Shore lets a blast go, deflected off the stick of Zach Bornheimer. And out of play, and so with 52.7 seconds to go, we'll get a face-off in the Mosinee end. Number 28 is Kyler Oliva. He was unable to get to the zone before being ridden off the puck. Edwards tried to drag it around a defender, and Shore does. Here comes Caleb Shore, and there's an offside play, and I think it was Cruiser on left wing that got offside. And we have 34.7 seconds to go in the period, and a neutral ice face-off. Mosinee wins the draw, but they shot it off the glass. The puck just fell down. Shore got it back. A steal here by Edwards with 25 seconds to go. Caleb Shore waiting for help. Stick handling comes in on the backhand. Got pushed in behind the net. 17 seconds to go. And here's a puck that is shot out to center, and then Esselman cleans up, and the Raiders shoot it right back in with 9 seconds to go. 6 seconds, and the period will end with Lincoln on top by a score of 2-0. They're both Matt Edwards goals when we'll get you the shots on goal in the second period after a short break on River City's Community Access.
Every day across America, excess food is gathered by a network of good people at local food banks, giving hope to millions of children who struggle with hunger. They've earned their wings, and you can too. Together, we can solve child hunger. Support Feeding America and your local food bank at feedingamerica.org.
We are ready for the second period here at the Southwood County Rec Center. Lincoln's on top 2-0. Both goals coming off the stick of Matt Edwards, the senior right winger. In that period, Lincoln had 14 shots on goal. and Mosinee had 5. So Lincoln, after a little bit of a sluggish first 2 or 3 minutes, end up out shooting Mosinee almost 3-1 in the period. So 2-0 is our score, and we'll be ready to face it off in just a moment. And it will be that line that produced both goals, Edwards, Shore, and Cruiser. On defense, it'll be Sharmer and Esselman. Sharmer and Esselman. Raider rush is broken up outside of the blue line. And picking up the puck is Shore. He shoots one off the post. Rings it off the post to the right of Bednar. Shore fighting to the front. Cruiser tried to shovel it along. And it's sent out of the zone and shot out of play by Caleb Shore. And the faceoff will come out to the center ice circle. Backhanded into the zone as Mosinee chases the puck that's picked up by Esselman. Turned back quickly by Wyatt Hoofall. Off the stick of Luke Cruiser. Edwards chases behind the net. Shore to the boards. Sharmer steps in and sends that one on goal. Bednar is able to make an easy save 58 seconds into the second period. Lincoln 2 and Mosinee nothing. Simon, Gauze, and Overfelt are out there for Lincoln. That's Simon digging along the far board, shot it. It was wide, but it was close enough to concern Bednar. Now out comes Mosinee, and driving with the puck is Matthew Sprink, but he was ridden off the puck. Good team defense again by the Raiders. Storley turns back. It's Simon backhanding it along for Overfelt, or for Gauze, who had an alley to the net. But it was broken up by Mosinee. Now Overfelt tries to turn back with it. In steps Mosinee, a wrister that Gilbert goes down and steers aside off the stick of Brody Pekka. Simon backhands it out and through the skates of the defenseman's William Sprink. Shot in. Easy save by Gilbert, his second of the period. Coles, Conkey, and Blakesley with Sharmer and Esselman on defense as we get the face-off to the left of Gilbert. Chasing the puck, Conkey's going to get there first. He looks to the front. Here comes Jacob Blakesley, and it's shot up and into the netting, out of play. Get a good look there at Logan Conkey as he takes the draw. Battle will be on in the far corner. Coles comes up with it. Esselman comes to the point to hold it in. Behind the net, Coles has Conkey in front. Blakesley backhands one off the side. Coles digs and maintains possession. And through the skates of number 18, Jacob Blakesley. Here comes Mosinee with the man going to the front, and a shot! Oh, a one-timer off the stick of Zeth Pyan. I don't know if Gilbert got a piece of that or if that one was wide, but it was the best scoring chance of the period and probably the second best scoring chance of the night by Mosinee, other than Weinberg's chance on the doorstep in the first. Conkey has a man going to the front. It's Esselman. Shot wide, and Mosinee was with McCarthy is able to send it out. Pressure on Storley. Raiders turn back, have a little mini 2-on-1, but they're offside at the Mosinee blue line with 13:48 to go in the second period. Off the draw, Cruiser shoots it in. Edwards chases. Matt Scott at centers it, no one there for Lincoln. Easily picked off by Mosinee. Cruiser rides his man off the puck. Shot to center where Edwards tries to gather it in, cannot. Turned back by Mosinee and shot in by Zach Bornheimer. And Gilbert's got to make a save there. Much better scoring chances early in the second than Mosinee's had all night. Shore in. Tries to bring it around the defenseman who does a nice job against one of the state's elite players to ride him off the puck. Shore's got it. Coming up from a Cruiser. He scores! Well, it'll be Cruiser from Shore. I don't know if there will be another assist or not. But Lincoln's on top 3-0 as the goal comes at 3:59 of the second period, excuse me. Cruiser got to the doorstep, and Shore, who had just been ridden off the puck, kept battling in behind the net and got it out front. Cruiser put it home. In on the wing, here comes Landon Steppen. He's ridden off the play beautifully by Jacob Moorman.
Your Red Raiders scoring an even strength goal. Number 9, Cruiser. He was assisted by number 15, Caleb Shore, and number 20, Matt Edwards. That's Cruiser from Shore and Edwards. Even strength, time of the goal, 3:59.
So Edwards does get an assist, so the top line each gets a point, with Cruiser getting the goal. And that's now 7 points on the night from the 3 Lincoln goals. Shot in off the stick of Moore. Big hit in behind the goal. Sam Storley sent spilling to the ice. Held in by Mosinee, and they step in. Wrist shot. Gilbert down to make a tough save off Zach Pyen's stick. Another one through traffic that goes wide into the near corner. Now nearly fanned on at the point, and it's picked up by Lincoln. Gauze double teamed and hit hard right in front of us. You got a great look at that. Here comes Mosinee stepping back in, man on the far point. He had to stretch for it. He couldn't gather it in and fire it off as he would have liked to. Lincoln's got defensive coverage, shot off the side of the post. That was not a scoring threat at all from behind the goal line. Mosinee digging. 11-11 to go in the second period. Blakesley, he's got room to skate it out of the zone, and he comes up left wing. Past one man, he's gonna drive, put on the brakes. Logan Conkey backhands it in. Coles tries to drag it around McCarthy, and he cannot. We got a whistle. That puck came outside of the line, and offside is the call with 10:44 to go in period number 2. You're watching Lincoln Red Raider hockey on River City's Community Access. This game is being recorded on Thursday evening, January the 30th. Shot in off the stick of number 21, Zach Bornheimer. You see Casey Esselman skating with it. Here comes Coles. Coles tries to get it the middle to a charging Esselman right through the slot. Oh, trying to get it over to Blakesley. Here's Blakesley again with it, and we've got a whistle. We're going to have a penalty call coming here And Lincoln is going to go back onto the power play. Zach Bornheimer is the guilty party. We'll get the call momentarily on what the infraction was. But with 10:13 to go here in period number 2, Lincoln back to the power play for the second time tonight.
2 minutes for roughing.
Roughing is the call. That one skips past the stick of Esselman, and Lincoln needs to regroup here. Edwards coming in, it snaps one high and wide. Chases it to the corner. Edwards holding the puck. Shore lets it go, blocked. Blocked by Mosinee, and a broken stick by the man who blocked it. That was number 27, Chris Tomsky. Puck gets to the middle and Cruiser gets a shot, but Bednar makes the save. 1:23 to go on the power play. We're a minute away from the midway point of the hockey game, and Lincoln's on top 3-0. Edwards is going to take the draw. Overfelt's out there, and Shore's playing a point on the power play, stepping in, letting it go, and a big save there by Bednar off the blast by Luke Cruiser. Past Shore, sticking out of the zone. Raiders will regroup. Cruiser. Raider goes down at the blue line. Now Cruiser coming in, and he drives the net. Saved by Bednar, and it's shot out of the zone with 50 seconds to go on the Lincoln power play. Watch Caleb Shore here. Stick handle through the middle of the ice. Coming in, went high, and so high that he shot it out of the rink. 35 seconds left on the power play. Grant Sharmer playing up front. He's normally a defenseman, but he's playing up front here on the final shifts of the power play. In comes Mormon. Gauze and Simon and Sharmer are up front. Storley and Mormon are on the blue line. 16 seconds to go, and that one's past the stick of Sharmer. Getting it in front for Sharmer now. Storley looking for an alley to get it on goal. Mormon stepping down for Gauze with 2. Up front, a backhander by Sharmer. I think that went wide. I don't know if Bednar got a piece of it to send it wide or if it just went wide, but Sharmer got his chance on the doorstep. Storley through traffic and into the glove hand of Bednar with exactly 8 minutes to go in period number 2. Off the draw, Storley through traffic, and another glove save by Bednar. Zach Bednar is a freshman. He's got many games in front of him in the goal for Mosinee. Another broken stick on the ice. Backhanded along by Conkey. Logan along those far boards. Blakesley hit in behind the net. Storley goes down and is able to keep it away from the Mosinee player, Zach Pyan, who would have had a breakaway had he gotten that one. They dig for it with Edwards. Sticks 2 of them on the ice, and still Shore got a shot through that Bednar had to make a good save on. There are 2 broken sticks on the ice that are literally interfering with play deep in the Mosinee end, making it more difficult, I think, for Lincoln and a hazard for skaters. You see them there, 2 sticks. It's very unusual to have 2. There is often one, but seldom 2, and there is now. Out front, sticked away by Bednar. Cruiser for it. Luke's got it. He's looking. He's looking. Edwards is the man behind the net. Sharmer's going to step in. Let a wrister go through traffic. Never got through. Cruiser still keeps it in. He still keeps it in. And look at him stick handle. Bouncing that puck on his stick. In front for Shore. And that deflected off of McCarthy. Esselman turns with it. Backhands it for Shore. Caleb's going to let it go. Point blank. And he scores. Fourth goal tonight for that historically prolific line. 4-0 Lincoln. Goal comes at 10:37 of period number 2. Oh, you cannot leave Caleb Shore there with an open look in time. He just buried it over the left shoulder of Bednar.
Red Raiders scoring an even strength goal, number 15, Caleb Shore. He was assisted by number 4, Casey Esselman. That's Shore from Esselman, even strength, time of the goal, 10:37.
Esselman gets the only assist on the Shore goal. 4-0 Lincoln. And they're on the offensive again. Shot, ooh, that one was coming right at the face of Bednar. He got his hands in front of him, and he was able to catch that puck. But that one had to be getting bigger and bigger and bigger as they came right for his face. There's another shot, whistling in on Bednar, and you heard the crack of the leather as that puck hit his catching glove. Oh, the Raiders literally now peppering Bednar. 4-0 Lincoln. Wristed in off the point by Cole Schmidt. In front, they score! Good work in behind the goal. They got it out front, and they score again to make it 5-0. This is at 11:31, so 66 seconds between the goals for Lincoln. Pouring it on now at 5-0. And we'll get the official call on goals and assists momentarily here, as Lincoln with Blakesley heads right back in. A shot steered to the corner by Bednar. Lincoln dominating play in this second period. Coles is going to step in on right wing. Holds, shoots high and wide of the glove hand of Bednar.
Your Red Raiders scoring an even strength goal, number 18, Jacob Blakesley.
Blakesley gets the goal.
Number 12, Morgan Conkey, and number 21, Cole Schmidt.
Schmidt and Conkey get the assists.
Even strength.
Here's Cole stepping in front. The puck's loose. It's just being pushed along by the defender McCarthy. Here's Schmidt letting one go. That's blocked at the defense. Blakesley from Conkey and Schmidt to make it 5-0. 4.5 to go in the period, and backhanded out by Mosinee. And we have got a penalty against the Raiders. And in specific, Luke Cruiser is guilty of the trip, and Mosinee will get a power play opportunity, their first of the night, in the latter stages here of period number 2. Shore is out there to kill it off with Edwards, and then Sharmer and Esselman are the defense pair. Sharmer, Esselman, Shore, and Edwards. And Edwards in there dragging with the puck. And now Shore's going to get a shot on goal, and it's shot high and out of play. Minute 44 for the Mosinee power play. Let's see who will have the territorial advantage in this power play. Let's see if Lincoln gains it shorthanded. There is some evidence to that regard in the opening seconds of the power play. Mosinee in short with a stick check. Broke up that play. It was a small but beautiful defensive play. Shore's going to chase. He's got Edwards coming with him. Shore puts on the brakes. Finds Edwards. Oh, and the pass just did not click because Shore had played it beautifully and Edwards had drove the net. Long one in on Gilbert. I don't think that's a shot on goal. I think that would have went wide if Tyler doesn't play it. A minute 5 for the power play. McCarthy chases, but Shore's right there. Edwards picks up. He fanned on it as he tried to shoot it in along the far boards. Mosinee turns back. That one's wildly high into the near boards. Raiders get it out. 40 seconds. Good job by Edwards to knock that one off the stick. It was centered through the crease. Still no shots on goal on this power play. A minute and a half in. Edwards with a little stick check, and that one's knocked out of the zone. Shore and Edwards are going to get a break. They did a beautiful job penalty killing. Here comes Mosinee on during the line change. They get it to the front. And Gilbert makes the save as Casey Esselman was helping him on defense. And there's 10 seconds to go on the Mosinee power play. Coles and Conkey are the forward, and Storley and Mormon are the fresh defense pair coming out. Beautiful penalty kill by the Raiders here for the first minute and 50. Wrist shot deflected wide off the stick of Conkey. 5 seconds to go before we'll get back to full strength. Big hit in behind the net. Here is Conkey coming. He's got Cruiser out of the box driving the net. Conkey to the front. Cruiser tried to get it and he could not. Puck comes in front again. I think that hit Bednar. I think he felt it. He just tried to hold his ground against that far post. And a whistle stops play with 2:01 to go in the second period, and Lincoln with a 5-0 advantage. McCarthy and Simon and Overfelt battling in the corner. Big hit. Another big hit. They're really scrumming away down there for that puck behind the Mosinee goal, and finally they say, okay, let's face it off. Overfelt and Simon were digging for Lincoln. Pufall was in there as one of the Mosinee players. The other was the man with the puck, Zeth Payan. At the point, through traffic and deflected just over the top of Gilbert. From the high slot, that one was deflected. Now Overfelt, oh, he goes down as he raced after the puck. At the point, Mormon's gonna let it go, and it's knocked down at the defense. Got all the way in, and McCarthy chases. Backhanded long, and here comes Mosinee sending it in. They're going to go for a line change. Number 3 is Grant Sharmer. Oh, Shore's going to chase. McCarthy, cross ice. Here comes Weinberg. Weinberg lets it go. Gilbert makes the save. .38 seconds for the period. And Matt Edwards shoots it through center and all the way down. No icing here. Cruiser goes for it. cannot get it in behind the net. Now he does. He steals it away. Moving it over. Wrister by Sharmer through traffic. I'm not quite sure how Bednar saw that puck, but he found it and caught it in the catching glove. With 16.8 seconds to go. And Lincoln with a healthy 5-0 lead. They led it 2-0 after one. They have gotten goals this period from Cruiser, Shore, and Blakesley, and they lead it 5-0. Mosinee's going to skate it out with 10 seconds to go. Sharmer, the big collision there with Jeremy Weinberg, and a shot and a goal. And they score with 3.8 seconds to go in the period off of the far boards. That one snuck over the shoulder of Gilbert and into the net. So it will be a goal at the 16:57 mark. And we'll get the official call momentarily, but that makes it 5-1. And we have the draw, and the second period ends 5-1 Lincoln. We'll get the shots on goal, and we'll recap it for you when we begin the third period momentarily on River City's Community Access.
I'm one unlucky guy. The chance of being involved in a robbery is 1 in 757. The chances of being struck by lightning 1 in 750,000.
Please fasten your seatbelts for unexpected turbulence.
The chances of being a victim in an airline crash 1 in 29 million. Hey, could I get some peanuts? The chances of being involved in a car crash are far greater than lightning strikes and plane crashes. And if you are texting while driving, your risk of crash increases 23 times. Now, I may be an unlucky guy, but I don't have to be part of that statistic, and neither do you. Drive responsibly.
Let's recap things through two periods. It's Lincoln 5 and Mosinee 1. And Mosinee got their goal with 3.8 seconds remaining in the second period. The goal scorer was Zach Bornheimer, and Jeremy Weinberg got an assist. Through two periods, Lincoln has 32 shots on goal, and through two periods, Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln has 32 shots on goal, and Mosinee has 14. And we are all set for the third period of play. For Lincoln tonight, their first period goals were scored by Matt Edwards. He had both of them. And then in the second period, it was Cruiser and Shore and Blakesley to make it 5-0 before the late goal by Bornheimer made it 5-1. Whistle blows, and we're all set to begin this third period. Lincoln in white and Mosinee in purple with black and white. Let's see what the late Mosinee goal does to the momentum of this hockey game. This is going to be an icing as the puck is shot in on that fresh sheet of ice, and we'll have the face-off all the way back down to the right of Zach Bednar. Special night tonight, a fundraising night. It's Stick It to Cancer night. And there's money being raised and donated, and a special presentation follows the game on the ice to celebrate the money that was raised for cancer research. And another icing. This time it goes the other way. It's a Lincoln icing, and it'll bring it all the way back down into the Red Raider defensive zone. Number 4 is Casey Esselman. Cruiser, a lead pass ahead of Edwards. Edwards is going to chase it down. 2 men to the front of the net. It's broken up very nicely by Matthew Sprink. And Mosinee heads the other way. They'll dump and chase. Cruiser looks for a breakout pass to Edwards. Not there. Luke will come in, try to drag the puck into the middle of the ice. McCarthy says no to that. Whoa, big hit sends Shore to the ice. Zach Bornheimer, who scored the goal for Mosinee, laid Shore out. Bounding puck is picked up by Mosinee. Trailer steps through. And down goes Jeremy Weinberg. They tried to find Overfelt sneaking through. Now Dan is hit hard against the far boards. Weinberg again, 1-on-4. Still have to dump it in, and Mosinee will chase with 15 minutes left in the hockey game. 5-1 to Lincoln. Whoa, another big collision. This time Austin McCarthy and Dan Overfelt, and Overfelt was spilled to the ice. And that's got the Mosinee bench hooting and hollering below us. Coles. Oh, and McCarthy hits him hard, and there's a penalty coming here, this time to Austin McCarthy. I think it might be a charge that they're going to call on McCarthy, who is going on a hitting spree. Let's see what the call is as Lincoln goes to the power play with 14:33 to go in the third period. And
Mosinee, number 2 minutes for head contact.
okay, it's not charging, it's head contact. So you've got Edwards, Cruiser, Sharmers up front, Shore's at the point, and Esselman is with them. This is Esselman trying to gather it in. Boy, that Cruiser is working hard. Sharmer, excuse me, in the slot. At the point, Caleb Shore looks for somewhere to go with the puck. Here's a one-timer, and down to make the save is Bednar's. Esselman blasted one in. Esselman again at the point. Over to Cruiser. Again, it's Sharmer in front. And knocked out of the zone. Minute 20 for the power play. It's Shore to chase. Overfelt out. Now Mosinee turns back. Caleb Shore battling for the puck, and he sends it to the red line where it's picked off by Mosinee. Brody Pekka's pinched against the boards and has the puck taken away. Edwards with a nice pick out of the air. In comes Overfelt, wrister, and that was paddled away by Bednar. 43 seconds for the power play, and Shore. Sam Storley. Shore's going to lope. He's going to move it over. One time for a Cruiser is wide of the net. Edwards battling for it. Shot out by Mosinee. There's 25 seconds left on the power play. Storley skates with the puck. Here's he comes to the front, and a beautiful save by Bednar, and a great give and go with Grant Sharmer. Storley and Sharmer with a give and go off of Sharmer's position on the point. So the penalty's over, and we're back to full strength, and we've got 12:28 to go in the hockey game. Lincoln 5, Mosinee 1. Lincoln tags up and gets onside, and Mosinee had a man land and stepping, cutting through the center of the ice, and the pass didn't click. Coles gives it away. Mosinee steps in, shot. Gilbert makes the save. Off the stick of Tristan Peterson.
For the 50-50 raffle, for $95, 842-3005. 842-3005. You pick your money up at the picture table.
Blast off the point is wide. Mormon chases it. Jacob takes it away. Begins to skate out. They're trying to find Coles. And that's an icing call. If Lincoln can hold on to this 4-goal lead over these last 11 and a half minutes, they will move to 17-1 on the year and garner for head coach Pat McDonald his 300th prep coaching victory. Edwards is number 20, tries to find Cruiser. It's intercepted by McCarthy. Mosinee steps in. McCarthy through Sharmer, and a blind shot there that Gilbert located and made the save on. Breakout pass for Coles, and hit a stick of one of the Mosinee defenders. So no icing, and here's a chance for Mosinee, but not able to get to the puck, and now getting the puck behind the goal out front. They've got a chance, and a good defensive play by Esselman after Kyler Oliva was the man that broke in and made the play behind the net. Esselman, backhander wide. Cruiser's out in front. Shore taken down, and Mosinee will get it and break out with it. Big hit at center. There comes Mosinee, and that one's right into the glove of Gilbert. I think that one was going wide, but he pulled it in, and we'll have a face-off. Through traffic. That one never got in on Gilbert. It either hit Simon or Mormon. Blast off the point, and Gilbert down to make the save. Big blast off the point, and again, that's knocked down at the defense, never got through to the front, where Gilbert had a man, Matthew Sprink, on the doorstep. Overfelt is the stick handler. Backhanded in by the aforementioned Matthew Sprink. Into the skates of one of the Mosinee players. Cole's got a stick on it, but Mosinee turns back, and a big blast out of the rink. And the faceoff will be at neutral ice with 9:06 to go in the third period. Lincoln up 5-1 on Stick It to Cancer Night at the Southwood County Rec Center. Mormon fanned on that one, but he's going to neutralize his man. Puck gets out in front. Lincoln tried to get out of there with it with Coles. And we've got a whistle. We've got a penalty call here. It's going to go against Mosinee and against Brody Pekka. So Lincoln back to the power play with 8:41 to go. Jordan Schmidt, the Mosinee head coach, protests but to no avail. Power play is underway. Logan Conkey will take the draw. He's out there with Jacob Blakesley and Cody Coles. On the points, we've got Preston Witt out there. It's the first time I've seen Preston out there tonight. And Cole Schmidt. So a couple of young men getting power play opportunities in Schmidt and Witt. This is Witt stick handling as you get a great shot right out in front of our broadcast location through traffic and at the side of the net. Conkey couldn't get a stick on it. Backhanded to the point. Witt steps down to try to hold the zone and does. Minute and a half for the power play. Coles is in the slot. Conkey shot for him, but it was broken up at the defense of Mosinee and sent all the way down in on Gilbert. Cruiser's free. He's got Overfelt coming with him, and down goes Cruiser. No call. No call there with a minute to go in the power play. Under 8 minutes for the hockey game. 5-1 Lincoln. Cruiser could be a 3-on-1. Overfelt alone. Breakaway. Bednar the save. Shore gathers it in at the point. Sharmer behind the goal. Here's Shore looking to make his play. Esselman is number 4, stepping in. That was a save by Bednar. And I don't know if that second attempt got on goal or not. 20 seconds for the power play. Overfelt leads it ahead for Esselman. Esselman all the way to the near side of the ice. Shore lets it go. Save Bednar, poked wide by Edwards. Power play's over. 6.5 for the hockey game. Here's a steal. Get it right out front. Edwards tried to get a stick on it and could not as Esselman shot it in. Steal here by Mosinee, but they still cannot clear the zone as it's shot in by Esselman. Overfelt digging into the corner he goes. Edwards has got Cruiser in front, and Cruiser's stick is tied up on the doorstep, and Bednar covers up with 6:07 to go, third period. Luke Gauze in on the draw. Storley steps in and keeps it in the zone. Backhander by Prochnow to the front. Up through center, nicely disrupted by Sam Storley. Looks like we got a penalty call coming here against Lincoln. With 5:43 to go. Not sure what the Mosinee crowd over there is so upset about. They're going to have a power play here, or no, they're going to take them both. Gauze and McCarthy are both going to go, so it looks like we're going to have 4-on-4 hockey. 5:43 for the period, and Lincoln's on top 5-1.
Penalty on Mosinee, number 2, 2 minutes for slashing. Penalty on penalty on Wisconsin Rapids, number 24, 2 minutes for roughing. Teams will skate 5-on-5.
So McCarthy's is a slash, Gauze is a rough. Most likely.
Mosinee was for cross-check.
Okay, cross-check against McCarthy. Gauze is a retaliatory penalty with the rough taking exception to McCarthy's cross-check. So we play 5-on-5, I beg your pardon. Coincidental minors, 5-on-5. So no manpower change. Just scooped into the zone by Mosinee because they're going for a line change. They dig at center for it, and Mosinee shoots it in. That was Wyatt Hoofall. Storley spins away from the defender. Oh, and almost had a 2-on-0 with Cruiser and Conkey. Luke Cruiser battling. Big number 9 taking on a couple of Mosinee defenders. Off of Mormon's stick and into the Lincoln zone. Here comes Cruiser. Edwards is ahead. Shore's coming to the front of the goal. Caleb Shore, a backhander goes wide. Nicely defended by Tanner Lindell. They bring it to the front, a big blast by Shore and a save by Bednar. Off the point, Esselman fakes the big shot to Mormon. He gets it low and just a shovel pass from Cruiser trying to find Edwards. And that one doesn't connect. Sharmer steps onto the ice, comes into the high slot, works his way to the front. Cruiser's got it now. He backhands it, but no Red Raiders out front. Now Sharmer lets it fly off the skate of one of the Mosinee players and whistled off of the glass and all the way down. Play stops with 3:19 to go. 5-1 Lincoln. Gage Simon picked that one out of the air, dropped it, shot it on goal, and Bednar snared it out of the air. Sharmer headed it, taken away, and here comes Mosinee. Possible 2-on-1 shot, save Gilbert. As that was Tristan Peterson breaking in. Oops, got the. I don't know why the clock is running now. They get it stopped. That ran off about 6 seconds that should not have. So they held the clock and they've started it back up. And there's 2:50 to go in the hockey game. Nice job by Sharmer and Esselman. That defense pair right there. Here come the Raiders, 3-on-2 on the other end. Esselman fanned on one, and Mosinee will turn back. They've got a chance for a 3-on-2 themselves. Backhander to the front, wide of Gilbert into the near corner. .219 left in the hockey game. 5-1 Lincoln. There's been no scoring here in the third period. Witt in the corner. Ooh, loses an edge. Is able to pass it along to Schmidt. This is Prochnow. Ryan Prochnow. Deflected, and Coles chasing, looking to get there. First, Big McCarthy coming in on him. Coles and Conkey digging. Whoa, that one whistled out of play over the glass on the far side with 1:45. Inside the zone, Mosinee moves in with Brody Pekka. He never was able to gather it in and have enough space to get a shot off. This one's whistled all the way down, and an icing with 1:21 to go. Eric Prochnow is also getting some ice time now. Pass broken up at center by McCarthy. Number 28 is Cody Lamb. So some of the young men who don't get a ton of ice time are getting a chance to finish this one off. And if you look along the far side there, David, you'll see that the student body is celebrating Coach McDonald's 300th coaching victory. They're preparing with the big 3-0-0. 40 seconds to go in the hockey game. Backhanded in by Jacob Blakesley. 30 seconds for the hockey game. Lincoln will be 17-1. And now the crowd breaks out along the far side with all kinds of signs that say number 300 or 300 wins. Coach Pat McDonald getting his 300th coaching victory here tonight, and he remains stoic in watching the game, but this is going to have to please him, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8 large signs that David's getting you a great shot at right now to commemorate Coach McDonald's big milestone win tonight. There it is. The game is over. Lincoln wins it 5-1. No scoring in the third period.
Congratulations, Coach McDonald. 300th win tonight.
So it is a celebratory night all around. Lincoln with just a rock-solid 5-1 win. The big win for Coach McDonald. And moving to 17-1 on the season. It's been our pleasure on River City's Community Access to bring it to you.